Hello acapella world, Deke Sharon here, the world's preeminent #1 acapella nerd. I will take down anybody who thinks they're going to climb higher on the nerd acapella hill than I. King of the mountain. Anyway, I'm here to answer some questions for the lovely, fantastic people at Vocal Australia. I'm having an amazing time down here in Melbourne, and fire away. What kind of questions do we have?
Tell me something good, honey.
The first step for me in beginning an arrangement is actually thinking about what the song is saying and how the group that has asked me to arrange for them will best make that statement. So it involves knowing what the song originally meant, who wrote it, what was going on in the period of time when it was written. And it was less of an issue for current songs because the atmosphere is really known. But if you go back to an old Beatles song, or even more like the Great American Songbook, and some of these songs of unrequited love were written by gay songwriters who never had an opportunity to express their love openly or be married and those kind of situations. There's a depth and a poignancy to understanding that. And also just looking from a sociological standpoint at something like Motown, which really was a style of music that was designed by Berry Gordy to help bring African Americans into a positive image in the eyes of Caucasians in America at the time, and it very much did. So there are all kinds of levels and layers that are going on within music that aren't just the lyrics, but they're also sociological, they're historical. Understanding all of that and thinking about how a group, how old are they professional, what's their audience like, what are they trying to do, what are their talents, what, voice range, all that stuff. How do you take and marry these two things so that the end result ends up being as close to, as impactful as the original, if not more impactful? I mean, you shoot for the moon, and you'll end up making all kinds of decisions about emphasizing certain parts and not other parts. You may change the tempo, you may change the feel of the song, whatever, but that mood, that conveyance between the singers on stage and the audience is absolutely the #1 thing I think about, and that's what helps determine all of my decisions involving dynamics and chords and phrasing and feel and form and everything from there on out.
Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of the Aca-Weekly by Vocal Australia. Be sure to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date.